My Story is bigger than a blog. It's bigger than a platform. Ultimately, Color My Story is a global community because every single one of us has the gift of our story, and every single person on the face of this earth can benefit from Color My Story. There is so much wisdom and lessons engraved in our personal journeys, and if we use that wisdom to enlighten the next generation and uplift them and encourage them to do hard things and defeat obstacles, we could get a lot further. And so this will ultimately be a resource for people seeking inspiration and seeking to give back wisdom to help mankind. Well, my story dates back to my upbringing here in Atlanta, Georgia. I was raised by a single mother, and although our life wasn't perfect, one thing it did not lack was love. So I was experiencing real, authentic love at a young age from strangers, from my educators, from people that I knew, from family and friends, and I knew that I had a passion for people. And I also wanted to be a light for someone else's dark times. And so as I started volunteering more and getting involved in community service, I knew I wanted to give my life to helping someone else live out their dreams and passions. Color My Story is needed more now than ever. As we're starting to see an increase of social media and pop culture and reality television, we need something to keep us grounded in humanity. We need something to remind us all that we're human and that overnight success doesn't happen for everyone. And that instant gratification is not real. And false perceptions are not the standard to judge your own life. And so if people were just more accepting of where they are in their current journey, we could get a lot further. And so one of the things that I personally regret is my privacy. 2014 was one of the hardest years of my life, and no one knew. And when I finally did reveal what I was going through, she blessed me with something. She told me sometimes our struggles can be someone else's salvation. And then that's when it hit me. Everything that I went through up until now cannot solely be for my benefit. It has to be to uplift the next person on a similar journey. And so if I can share my truths with someone else to help them get further in life, then that's what I plan to do. So when I finally realized in 2014 that I wanted to share my story, one of my biggest fears happened to me at the exact same time. I was in the process of losing my grandmother, and I'll never forget when I was growing up, she used to always tell me, Jasmine, use your voice. Jasmine, speak. You have a voice and you need to use it. I never understood what she meant by that. And so during her last days and her last hours, I remember grabbing her hand as tightly as I could with as little breath left in it as it was. And I told her, Nima, I'm going to speak. I'm going to use my voice because now I finally have something to say. So I choose to color my story. Will you allow me to color yours?